Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. Now in today's video, we're going to be chatting a little bit about the newly launched Honor Magic V. Now bear in mind that this device here is actually a China unit. It's not really official here in Malaysia, let alone global, but I did have a very quick hands-on and I would like to share my first impressions with all of you. Now bear in mind that we're only a few days, actually a few weeks into 2022 and we're seeing so many new launches here. So for a new foldable to show up in 2022, I think it's definitely awesome because for users like yourself, if you are actually planning to buy a new foldable smartphone, now you have more options. Alright, let's talk about this Honor Magic V. Now on first impressions, when I first held the device, my device is the burnt orange color, by the way. There is also two more other different kind of colors available, but mine was this burnt orange. At the back, it did come with this sort of leather kind of back panel, and it felt very nice to the touch, definitely made the device feel more premium. Now bear in mind, I'm not sure if this leather is actually a synthetic leather or actual leather, but I was told that it's just leather, so take that for what you can. Apart from that, another thing that Honor is very proud about this Magic V is the fact that whenever you flip the device closed, there is no gaps whatsoever, regardless if you're looking from the bottom, from the top, or from the side. So it's a completely gapless device here. One more thing that Honor is also very proud of is that they are saying that this foldable, the Honor Magic V, is actually the slimmest foldable when closed. So that is also something that you should take note of if you're into very slim foldables. Now, one thing that I did notice, however, here is that in terms of the display aspect ratio and all that, it is slightly different from the offerings from Samsung and Oppo. Now, think of it this way. The Oppo will be the one with the smallest display. The Samsung is going to be a medium-sized display. And the one that we have here, the Honor Magic V, is actually the one with the largest display. So this one here is the closest to the size of a mini tablet. Now on the front here, you do have a display of 6.45 inches, and when you open the display itself, you get a larger display of up to 7.9 inches. So definitely it is one of the largest open kind of foldable display in the market today. Now, just in terms of the display quality, I was told that the display on the exterior was actually a 6.75 inch OLED display. It shows a HDR10+, it is a 1080p display, and it has a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. Now, flipping the device open here, it is actually a very similar display in terms of the quality. Again, you have an OLED display. It is also a 1080p resolution, but the main difference here is that it is 90 Hz refresh rate on the inside. So it's not to say as smooth as the one on the outside, but 90 Hz is actually good enough here because it does help to save a little bit on battery life. So overall, again, just in terms of the size, I felt that the Honor Magic V was definitely a huge device here, but I definitely can see a lot of people using this device here to just have their content on a larger screen. So that's the kind of experience that you can expect on the Honor Magic V. Is just a large device. Just imagine having two phones side by side, literally, and that's the size that you would get on the Honor Magic V. Now, apart from just the size and all that, let's talk a little bit about that crease in the middle. Yes, at the moment you still can see a little crease there, and most of the people that actually buy these devices, they don't really care about the crease, but I should also mention that you actually can see a little bit of that crease over there in the middle. Now, apart from that, let's talk a little bit about the cameras at the back. We do have a pretty crazy setup here. We have a triple 50 megapixel camera sensors at the back. It's a 50 megapixel main. You have a 50 megapixel ultra wide that does 122 degrees, so it's really wide. And last but not least, you also have a 50 megapixel color spectrum camera that basically helps to calibrate the color so that it looks more true to life. Now, apart from that, in terms of the selfie cameras, you do get one on the front, on the exterior display, and one on the inside display. And both selfie cameras are 42 megapixel units. So overall, if you add up all the megapixels here, you have more than 200 megapixels on this Honor Magic V, and that's actually pretty crazy. Now, bear in mind, of course, the device that I had to test actually is an early device here, so it's not running on the latest software, so I can't really share that many pictures with you. But when I actually have the final production unit, perhaps I could be able to share more of these sample photos with you. Now, moving on, let's talk a little bit about the power, because this Honor Magic V here is actually one of the most powerful foldable device of 2022, and that's because it comes with the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. Apart from that, it also comes with 12 GB of RAM as standard, and you also have storage options of 256 GB or 512 GB. So definitely you will know that this is a power-packed device here. Everything will run very smoothly. You don't have to worry about performance at all. It's literally the top of the pack. Now moving on, let's talk a little bit about that battery life. We do have a 4750 mAh battery in the back, but in terms of fast charge, you do get 66 watt fast charge, which is able to do 0 to 50% in approximately 15 minutes. So definitely a very fast charging device. Now overall, again, this is just a very quick hands-on and the first impressions of the Honor Magic V. Again, I'm just happy to see more foldables getting into the market so that the end user actually have more options when it comes to selecting their own foldable of choice. For the Honor Magic V here, I'm pleased to see that we have the largest display so far on a foldable device, 7.9 inches OLED display. It is really quite spectacular to look at. Alright guys, let me know what you think of the Honor Magic V. I do not have any pricing information for now, but let me know what you think. Is this something that would actually make you want to purchase a foldable device? Are you on the foldable device bandwagon? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see all of you all in the next one. Stay safe everybody. Bye!